Her mother's the race director. Her family's been out here on the course. She's been on the posters. A lot of pressure. Now the smile finally coming out. There it is. Paula Findlay, the Olympian, the long distance athlete. She won in Daytona a year ago, and this is going to be a $70,000 US payday as the local girl smiling, and that's the way you want to see it. Paula Findlay, almost 10 years after she was at the Olympic Games, crosses the line in second, and what a joyous day for her racing at home.
Oh, incredible racing.
I got an ever so slight sock line. This is quality content. Just like the idea of it.
We did 4K with some descending 400s, 300s, 200s, and 100s. It's a pretty typical race week set. 6 days out from the race. Felt better at the end than I did at the beginning, so that's kind of the goal, right?
Cool. If that audio is usable, I'll be so impressed.
What? They had space for that, you know,
just seeing what Paul Findlay watches on race week.
Recaps of the World Track and Field Championships. I like Sarah Hall. She's so well spoken.
What is the purpose of this ride for you, besides the pickups?
The purpose is to test out my new hydration setup on my UCI legal TT bike. See if I want to ride this bike in 5 days, or if I'm just going to ride the tri-shift. Eric made me a custom front.
Thoughts? Feelings?
Yeah, I like it. It's good. Feels good.
Well, I think we're only bringing one bike in the van, yeah?
No, I think I'll take both bikes as a backup. I don't know, I just need to think about it. I like that bike. I want to try it with the pads a little bit wider.
Yeah, okay.
Just because, I feel like it's more crunched.
For sure. No, I know exactly what you're feeling.
But I do like it way better for climbing, so, and just for.
All right, this is it. Pretty much the final hour in Canmore. We did an early morning swim. This is just an hour cruise ride. I already packed up the bikes, so riding the fun bike. And we're gonna jump in the car, drive to Calgary, pick up Nick, who is racing this weekend. Late breaking decision. And then we'll do the last 3 hours to Edmonton. I'm feeling pretty tired. It's been a big block. Looking forward to racing though. I'm getting settled there. This evening we got breakfast with Bob. It's like Paula's got pictures to do with PTO. All the normal race things. I don't know where you'll be watching this from. I'm sending some footage to Talbot for the PTO pre-race, for Lionel's pre-race. Hope there's something left over for our show after the race. Onwards to Edmonton.
Bike bag!
You guys never knew.
It's in China. Like the Beijing International Hotel.
This kind of smells good though.
Are you a gimbal?
When you come out of the park, you're going to turn left and go over the overpass in order to get to the wrong side of the road. When you get to the top, there's a fairly tight left-hand turn. You're still kind of going uphill, and it's a left-hand turn to get onto.
Being used by the age group races, the body markings will be checked, swim cap, chip distribution. That's where you'll pick up your timing chips on race morning. You'll get 2 chips, 1 per leg. You leave everything in your...
So Eric, what are you doing? Just like
Shit, I haven't actually looked at the...
Oh really?
But Paula and I are basically offset one day because she's racing on Saturday, I'm racing on Sunday, and I think what she did yesterday was like 25 build, 25 sprint, 50 DPS, and then you do that like 6 times or something and cool down with some hundreds. So I think it's like probably a 3K or 2,500 meters total workout. Just trying to feel loose and feel good. It's the main objective.
we're getting ready for a little course recce here. Copying Paula's file from this morning when she went out at 6 a.m. like a psycho. I guess we're the psychos riding with traffic though.
I think this might be better. I mean, it's you either go and are done by like 7, or I feel like this might be the other secret spot of the day before the rush hour.
Right.
bike that I rode a month ago in Edmonton, and I feel really good on it. It's fun. The whole event, racing the National TT Championships, was very different than
This is exactly how it looks.
Eric, what are you guys about to do? And tell us who you're here with.
Who am I here with? Oh, I'm here with Nick Olson. This is the creator producer of the That Triathlon Life podcast, Grammy winner,
And extremely
best contemporary blues album. Had a song on it.
And also racing this weekend.
From Canada, wearing race number 5, PTO World Rank 10, the winner of the PTO 2020 Championship, Edmonton's own Paula Findlay.
Wants this win, tell you, that pressure that you put on yourself, the expectations of an entire city on your shoulders.
Hometown pride for Paula.
Even though you know that she wants this win, it's going to be very, very difficult. We've got the top 40 female athletes in the world here today, so it's not going to be easy for her at all.
Quality, absolutely.
Strong at the front of the course, but it looks like Paula Findlay's taken that gap down now to 27 seconds.
Remember, she was 112.
120.
Yeah, yeah.
120 out
That's
of the
right.
water, I think
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
it was quite the gap.
40 seconds she has taken out of her in the first lap.
Yeah, we're still on that first lap, and you can just see in the back of that shot
See it
there, you
right
can
there.
see her come round the corner. So I don't think it's going to be too long before Paula Findlay hits the very front of this race. This is reminiscent of PTO Champs 2020, Daytona 2020.
Yes.
I've been thinking this for a few weeks now. Paula's had so many health and injury problems over the years, but at the moment she seems fit and healthy. There doesn't seem to have been a problem for her for a little while now, and whenever that happens, Paula Findlay is dangerous.
Very dangerous.
And I think today could be another one of her days. But she's got it. She'll have support down there on ground, and as soon as she is given that split of upwards of 2 minutes,
Yes.
can you imagine how it's going to make her feel? I know if I had that split, I would be running on air right now.
That is absolutely amazing.
Final corner before the dismount line where Paula will get off her bike.
And that
just see her
concern you
stepping
have
off.
about flat tires and all that stuff now done.
Done,
The technical
finished, yeah.
pressure is off.
The bike is always where something can happen like
Yeah.
that. Technical stuff,
Out of your control.
There are things that is done now for Paula as we see her smoothly rack the bike, helmet in the box, going for some socks.
This is new for these guys. Some of them don't have the box in the long distance race. You don't want the extra penalty.
Absolutely, and in short course racing, it's something that those racers will be incredibly used to. Anything outside the box, anything left outside of the box will incur a penalty.
Look at
so
that.
Paula there
Straight
just
back in.
picking
Straight
up
back in.
Good for her,
Yeah.
because I've seen a couple of the messy boys take their penalties by
Yeah.
dropping stuff all over.
And she knew that if she left that gel wrapper there, that would have... She knows she's still got 18 kilometres left to run. She looks fantastic. She's looking smooth.
Yeah, that's a great opening run. Fiance, as Eric Lagerstrom is down at the finish line with Alex.
He is indeed. Thank you very much indeed, Barry. He's just arrived actually about 20 minutes ago, having had a nice gentle afternoon on the sofa, making sure that he's ready for tomorrow. But just talk us through, Paula, first of all, the hopes, the expectations. Where are your emotions at a point like this?
I think I've pretty much been on the emotional roller coaster with her. I'm racing tomorrow, of course, but I'm kind of getting to experience 2 races in one weekend, and it's pretty brutal. But I think she's been handling it really well, despite being on posters all around town and having all this media hype and everything. And I'm super proud of her right now.
As you should be. Can I ask you just about that pressure? We saw her in the press conference yesterday, and she kind of pinched a smile, if we're honest. She said, there is a lot of pressure. I'm trying to use it as excitement. But how has the last few weeks and all of the hope been for her on her shoulders?
I think we've done a pretty good job of managing it so far. We did a training camp in the mountains like 4 hours from here in Canmore, which is next to Banff, and kind of stayed out of this whole bubble and everything. But it's inevitable once you come in on race day, and then she's like waking up early and doing a phone interview with the radio station, and a TV interview, and an interview with you guys, and all these people like, is the pressure getting to you? Is the pressure getting to you? And enough people ask you that, you start to creep in there.
There is still time. Never say never. Good luck to you tomorrow. Thanks so much for the chat, Eric. All the best to you. Thank you.
Eric Lagerstrom in maybe the best fitness I've seen in about 4 or 5 years, having won a big race at Escape from Alcatraz. And boy, that's a difficult thing to have to be racing himself in the next 24 hours.
Could you even imagine? I mean, just the fact that he's down here on the finish line, unbelievable. He's got his own race to concentrate on.
Complete focus from both of those athletes, and it's really important for both Ashley to continue doing what she's doing. It's also really, really important for Paula now not to take that as oh, my day is done.
But he should be extremely proud. Second place for Paula Finlay here today, likely second place. Great race, as you said, under so much pressure. She's held it together, and she's been beaten by
Lake Placid, as we look back now, it was a solid swim, a absolutely decimating bike ride. The woman that won the Canadian Time Trial Championships. Her mother's the race director. Her family's been out here on the course. She's been on the posters. A lot of pressure. Now the smile finally coming out. There it is. Paula Finlay, the Olympian, the long distance athlete. She won in Daytona a year ago, and this is going to be a $70,000 US payday as the local girl smiling, and that's the way you want to see it. Paula Finlay, almost 10 years after she was at the Olympic Games, crosses the line in second, and what a joyous day for her racing at home.
Oh, incredible racing from these 2 women, and look, I love this. Big congratulations.
What's going on, Eric?
We've made it. We're here in Canmore. As promised on the podcast, if one of us got top 3, Nick was coming to Canmore. We changed that flight, we drove out here, and we're just gonna have a little bit of fun and chill out after that intense experience.